Hi, I'm Nick Williams.
And I'm Delaney George.
Welcome to 4-Minute Friday Fun. What are we learning about today?
Flipgrid.
Flipgrid. What is Flipgrid?
It's a way that you can turn in video responses to your teacher.
Excellent. So there's lots of tools out there for videos, but this really is kind of aimed at like a discussion board. And discussion boards, if you've ever done one, are awful.
They're terrible.
Nobody really reads them.
Put something on the discussion board and respond to 2 other discussions.
Yes. So if we're thinking about the UDL framework, this is very much a more engaging way to get collaboration online between students. There's video. If you'll notice down here, Delaney actually put a gingerbread man on her face. So there's little pictures that you can liven it up with. So it's a good way to get action and expression where you can get responses, but it's also engaging, unlike reading text over and over again.
Absolutely.
So there is a paid version. There is a free version.
You don't need the paid version.
You don't need it. There is some benefits for a paid version on this one, unfortunately. But once you register your account, you will have a grid, and there's your dashboard, kind of tells you some statistics of what's going on. So in the unpaid version, you only get one grid, if that makes sense. And then within each grid, you can put threads in. So you can make one for your class and then make one for each question or for a period or however your classes are set up. So this is an active one. And then what you do when you set it up is there's a topic. So there's the topic of lions. So when you do click topic, you just put in the title. You can put in how much response time they can have. If you want to monitor before they're posted, and you can put in your question down below here. And then there's some other pieces in terms of when you want to launch it, active and response features, emoji reactions as part of it, if you want it public or private. So there is a lot of good information back here in that. So the one we have set up is about lions, and I just asked if to respond what you read in chapter 2 or something like that, and it gives you a code. So when students go, you go to flipgrid.com and you type in that code that shows up on your Flipgrid. So we're going to do that real quick. And Delaney's already made one reply, but you can enter your code in and go. And then what it's going to ask is for you to add a response here. So there is the title of it, and then that's your question. My question's not very thoughtful there.
That's okay.
And then what happens when you click the add button?
When you click the add button, it'll pop up and make you allow the video camera and everything the first time. And then you have a record button and you can record, and then you take a selfie at the end and you put your name in.
Yes, so that is Delaney's selfie right there.
Selfie.
And she could actually even reply to it. It does ask you the name. Does it let you review what you watched, or does it put it up there?
Yep. You review it and then you put it up.
Perfect. So you can re-record it if you don't like it as a video response. And then again, instead of
lions are pretty cool.
here's some emojis that you have in terms of being able to respond. But then you get this whole collection of information here from your students. So when you go back here and see the responses, you as a teacher then, if it'll load, can reply to them. So this one's active, and then I could go into it, and it's going to play it again. But I could put comments back in. Unfortunately, there are some paid versions that allow you to do video back and pieces like that. But you get instant feedback, or can get instant feedback right away, and you get some fun emojis in there. Plus, you get to take a selfie, which is always fun.
Super fun.
Yes. So Flipgrid's a great tool to use
in
your classroom if you want to, especially if you're even talking about e-learning days. So another great way to interact with students for that engagement piece.
Absolutely. Have a happy Friday.